Hi, I'm meteorologist Kate Hickford with the National Weather Service in Paducah, Kentucky, and we are still on track for a major winter storm to come through the region this weekend. Several inches of snow are likely, possibly exceeding 8 inches of snow, with some icing potential across the southeast. A winter storm warning remains in effect for the entire Quad State, and major travel impacts are expected. Confidence in 6 to 8 inches of snow remains high across much of the area. But there will also be some mixed precipitation that will likely result in a sharp cutoff in the snow amounts across the far southeast near the Tennessee border. We have increased that potential for sleet across the south. It might mix in as with the snow, or it might change over entirely to sleet, and in the very far southeast might change over entirely to freezing rain at times. So there's really kind of two rounds that are expected with this storm. The first one's going to be all snow at first, and then there's an icing potential later on. So round one, we are expecting all snow to expand from the southwest to the northeast, starting as early as 3 a.m. across portions of southeast Missouri. Light to moderate snow is possible across the entire area as early as 10 a.m. tomorrow, and the heaviest snowfall for round one is going to happen Saturday afternoon. Now, there's possibly going to be a brief lull Saturday evening where light accumulations may continue, and we might start to see sleet beginning to mix in along the Tennessee border. And then round two, heavy snow is expected to pick up again overnight Saturday night into Sunday morning. The highest event snowfall totals are expected in the orange-colored region on this map. Precip, however, may change over to or mix in as sleet across the purple areas in this map and cut into the snowfall totals, and then all the way down south along the Tennessee border into the Missouri boot heel and the far southeast of western Kentucky. Precip may change over to or mix in as freezing rain across the blue area on top of existing snowfall. So across the entire Quad State, we're expecting moderate to major impacts, where we are expecting disruptions to daily life, considerable disruptions to daily life in the major impact areas where it's dangerous or impossible to travel. Please avoid travel if at all possible. Your safety is the number one priority here. And there will likely be widespread closures and disruptions to infrastructure may occur. Don't get caught up on just the colors on this map. If you aren't in the red, you're still going to be having major impacts happening, or at least very moderate impacts as well, which are still going to cause significant disruptions. Probability for 6 or more inches of snow is fairly high across the majority of the area. We're looking at anywhere from 60 to 90%. Especially over southwest Indiana is the highest. And then the probability for 8 or more inches of snow is anywhere from 50 to 80%, highest again over southwest Indiana. There is likely to be a band set up somewhere in there of those highest and higher snowfall totals. Where that band is going to fall exactly is still kind of up in the air. That's the hardest part of forecasting winter storms, is where the heaviest band is going to set up. And so that is something that will take some time to nail down, even into tomorrow as the event starts to unfold. So expect to still see fluctuations in this forecast, even as the event starts to unfold. So the heaviest snowfall will likely be Saturday afternoon through Sunday morning. Snow will mix in or change over entirely to sleet and or freezing rain at times Saturday night across portions of West Kentucky and southeast Missouri. Those sleet and freezing rain amounts are still in question, but significant snowfall is expected across the entire Quad State region. These are some of the ranges of the snowfall that we are expecting in this map here. Our confidence in the timing is fairly high at this point. Snowfall amounts are medium to high. That is still fluctuating, especially as to where that highest band is going to set up. And then where that sleet and freezing rain might mix in and cut into those snow amounts. That's why our sleet and ice amounts are also more of a medium confidence, because where exactly that's going to set up is still kind of questionable at this time. And so the location overall, where that band is going to set up and then where that sleet and ice is going to set up, is kind of a medium to a slightly higher, medium-high confidence. So as far as snowfall character goes, Saturday morning, your snow character is likely to be light and fluffy, very dry snow across the entire quad state. And that's going to be at the onset of the event, but it's going to become wetter with time, especially across the south. If you see in the map on the right, Saturday evening snow character, you start to get into those pinks and reds across the south, which is heavier and wetter snow. And so that's going to influence how quickly things can be cleared out. But you're also likely to get in that ice that is mixing in on top as well, especially areas that'll start to see freezing rain. We'll see freezing rain on top of existing snowpack. With that lighter and drier snow, we are expecting to see wind gusts up to around 20 miles per hour throughout the event, and that can cause blowing and drifting snow that can reduce visibilities to below a mile, around or below a mile at times, especially where that snowfall is lighter and drier. We are still expecting dangerously cold temperatures along with this event and after this event that will continue in through next week. Minimum wind chill forecasts are expected to be below zero tonight, and around zero to slightly below zero tomorrow as well, and then colder again Monday morning and Tuesday morning. And so right now we have a cold weather advisory in place for tonight through early tomorrow afternoon through 1 p.m. tomorrow. But we will likely have future products coming out, cold weather advisory, and for some counties potentially an extreme cold warning as they are hitting that minus 15 wind chill criteria in a few spots Monday morning and Tuesday morning. Prolonged cold is going to last through the end of next week. We are not expecting temperatures to go above freezing anytime soon, unfortunately. So this means that snow is going to stick around for quite a while. Even though our sun angles are improving this time of year, that snowpack might shrink a little bit, but you're not likely to see hardly any melting. So that snow is going to stay around for quite a while.